We're turning back the clock to celebrate the 75-plus most gorgeous actors of the 1980s and 1990s, the men and women who defined beauty, charisma, and timeless style. From heartthrobs who stole our hearts on the big screen to icons who aged like fine wine, we're showing you what they looked like then and how they look now. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's fall in love all over again. 75. Tom Cruise. Few faces defined the 1980s like Tom Cruise. From Risky Business to Top Gun, his smile could melt the screen, and he's still one of the most bankable stars in the world. Today, Cruise is 60, but judging by Top Gun Maverick, he hasn't aged a day, just upgraded his flight suit. 74. Michelle Pfeiffer. She was the epitome of Hollywood elegance. From Scarface to the fabulous Baker Boys, Michelle Pfeiffer's beauty was both icy and magnetic. Now in her 60s, she's still stunning, gracefully balancing elegance with power in roles like Ant-Man and the Wasp. 73. Brad Pitt. From a shirtless cowboy in Thelma and Louise to the leading man of Legends of the Fall, Brad Pitt was the 90s dream. Now he's an Oscar-winning producer, effortlessly stylish, and still the man every camera loves. 72. Julia Roberts. The smile that stopped the world. From Pretty Woman to Notting Hill, Julia Roberts ruled the 90s rom-com era. Today, her glow hasn't faded. It's evolved, more confident and radiant than ever. 71. Keanu Reeves. Brooding, mysterious, and endlessly kind, Keanu went from Speed to The Matrix and became an internet legend. Now, in his late 50s, he's aged into one of Hollywood's most beloved human beings, proof that true beauty is more than skin deep. 70. Cindy Crawford. She wasn't just a model, she was the 90s. That mole, that confidence, that Pepsi ad. Today, she's still iconic, mentoring a new generation while proving supermodel status doesn't expire. 69. George Clooney. From ER's Dr. Doug Ross to silver-haired sophistication, George Clooney defined suave. Now an Oscar-winning director and humanitarian, he's proof that charm only sharpens with age. 68. Meg Ryan. The queen of romantic comedies. When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail. Her golden curls and quirky warmth captured every heart. Though she stepped back from the spotlight, her legacy remains unshakable. 67. Johnny Depp. From 21 Jump Street to Edward Scissorhands, Depp became Hollywood's enigmatic rebel. His looks may have evolved, but his magnetic, unconventional appeal remains undeniable. 66. Demi Moore. Her intensity and grace made her unforgettable in Ghost and Indecent Proposal. Now she's embraced maturity with the same boldness that made her a star, effortlessly timeless. 65. Denzel Washington. A presence that commanded respect. Glory, Malcolm X, The Pelican Brief. Denzel defined strength, style, and quiet power. Today, he's more distinguished than ever, a living legend. 64. Winona Ryder. The ultimate 90s muse. Heather's Reality Bites, Girl Interrupted. Her expressive eyes and fragile confidence made her unforgettable. Now Stranger Things introduced her to a whole new generation, and she's still magnetic. 63. Richard Gere. The silver-haired icon of Pretty Woman and An Officer and a Gentleman. His quiet sophistication made him irresistible. Today, he's gracefully transitioned into Hollywood's elder statesman, still effortlessly cool. 62. Cameron Diaz. From The Mask to There's Something About Mary, Cameron brought sunshine to the 90s. She's since stepped away from Hollywood, but her glow, natural and confident, hasn't faded one bit. 61. Patrick Swayze. The late, great Patrick Swayze. Dirty Dancing, Ghost, Point Break. He was rugged, romantic, and full of soul. Gone too soon, but forever remembered as one of Hollywood's purest hearts. 60. Jennifer Lopez. Before she was J.Lo, she was a 90s beauty breaking barriers in Selena. Now she's a global superstar, effortlessly blending power, grace, and ageless beauty at 55. 59. Val Kilmer. From Top Gun to The Doors, Val Kilmer was cool personified. Though health challenges changed his life, his spirit and talent remain unbreakable, and his legacy eternal. 58. Sharon Stone. When Basic Instinct hit theaters, Sharon Stone became the definition of danger and allure. Today, she's an icon of confidence, unafraid to speak her mind or embrace her age with style. 57. Leonardo DiCaprio. The 90s heartthrob of Titanic fame turned into one of cinema's greatest actors. Now, in his late 40s, Leo still commands the screen and the red carpet with quiet, enduring magnetism. 56. Courtney Cox. From Friends to Scream, Courtney's piercing blue eyes and comedic charm made her unforgettable. She's aged with grace, still that mix of sharp wit and genuine warmth fans adore. 55. Harrison Ford. From Indiana Jones to Star Wars, Ford was the ultimate action hero. Now in his 80s, he still flies planes, cracks jokes, and reminds everyone what real charisma looks like. 54. Nicole Kidman. From Australian newcomer to Oscar-winning icon, Kidman's porcelain beauty and fearlessness have never faded. Her glow is eternal, sophisticated, mysterious, and unstoppable. 53. Rob Lowe. The Brat Pack pretty boy who never lost his shine. From St. Elmo's Fire to The West Wing, Rob Lowe's looks defy time. He's proof good genes and discipline go hand in hand. 52. Halle Berry. She stormed the 90s with Boomerang and Die Another Day. Now in her 50s, she's stronger, fitter, and even more breathtaking. True definition of timeless. 51. Matt Dillon. The bad boy of The Outsiders grew into a versatile leading man. Now in his late 50s, his cool factor remains fully intact, aged like a rock legend. 50. Andie MacDowell. From Groundhog Day to 4 Weddings and a Funeral, she exuded natural beauty and grace. Now proudly embracing her silver curls, she's redefining aging and still radiates elegance. 49. Antonio Banderas. The Spanish sensation who set Hollywood on fire with Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Now older but no less charming, Banderas still oozes passion every time he smiles. 48. Marisa Tomei. She stole hearts in My Cousin Vinny, and decades later, as Aunt May in Spider-Man, she's still doing it. Tomei is the very definition of youthful energy and ageless allure. 47. Johnny Gill and Lenny Kravitz. Both dominated different worlds. Gill with music, Kravitz with rock star cool. In the 90s, they were smooth. Today, they're ageless. Black leather, big hair, eternal swagger. 46. John Stamos. From Full House to Forever Handsome, Stamos hasn't changed much, except maybe his skincare routine. The man is living proof that Greek genes are undefeated. 45. Elizabeth Hurley. Her 90s. Versace dress was a cultural reset. Today, she's still jaw-dropping, modeling swimwear and defying time with pure confidence. 44. Pierce Brosnan. Before Daniel Craig, there was Brosnan. The Bond who brought elegance back to espionage. Now a silver fox, he's as dashing as ever. A real-life gentleman spy. 43. Brooke Shields. The world fell in love with her in Blue Lagoon. Now she's a powerhouse actress and author who's embraced her natural beauty with pride. 42. Mel Gibson. The star of Lethal Weapon and Braveheart defined rugged 80s masculinity. Now older, calmer, and reflective. Still unmistakably charismatic. 41. Salma Hayek. She was the exotic star of Desperado and Frida. Today, she's radiant, confident, outspoken, and as beautiful as ever, inside and out. 40. Richard Dean Anderson. The man who made MacGyver a global phenomenon. Now retired from Hollywood, his kindness and humility remain his most attractive traits. 39. Uma Thurman. With her hypnotic gaze and striking presence in Pulp Fiction, Uma became a pop culture icon. Today, her grace remains magnetic, elegance with an edge. 38. John Travolta. From Grease to Saturday Night Fever, Travolta owned the dance floor. Now he's embraced maturity. Still smooth, still smiling, still beloved. 37. Jennifer Aniston. The hair, the smile, the charm. Friends made her America's sweetheart. Decades later, she's still glowing, living proof that self-care and laughter keep you timeless. 36. Harrison Ford's leading ladies. Carrie Fisher, Karen Allen, and Sean Young. Each one unforgettable. They gave Hollywood heroines strength, mystery, and grace that shaped a generation. 35. Hugh Grant. The king of awkward charm in Notting Hill and 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Now a respected character actor, still dapper, still delightfully British. 34. Pamela Anderson. From Baywatch fame to Netflix doc star, Pamela's beauty has evolved from bombshell to self-aware icon. Still gorgeous. But now she owns her story with authenticity. 33. Matthew Broderick, the mischievous Ferris Bueller who never lost his boyish grin. Now a veteran actor and devoted husband to Sarah Jessica Parker, still carrying that sparkle. 32. Sharon Gless and Don Johnson, 2 80s icons, Cagney and Lacey in Miami Vice, defined power and cool. Today, both have aged gracefully, still exuding confidence and charisma. 31. Nicole Eggert, Tiffany Thiessen, and Jenny Garth, the queens of 90s TV. Baywatch, 90210, and Saved by the Bell. Still radiant, still nostalgic favorites, still owning that California glow. 30-1. The timeless icons. We could name dozens more, because the 80s and 90s were overflowing with beauty that refused to fade. Madonna, reinventing herself endlessly. Patrick Dempsey, the McDreamy that started in the 80s. Molly Ringwald, forever the face of teenage cinema. Bruce Willis, tough and charming in Die Hard. Goldie Hawn, still radiant. Ethan Hawke, from Reality Bites rebel to veteran artist. Lori Loughlin, the wholesome smile of Full House. Sandra Bullock, the girl next door who became Hollywood royalty. Christy Turlington, Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer, the supermodels who defined perfection. Michael J. Fox, still beloved for his kindness and courage. Melanie Griffith, soft-spoken grace. George Michael, beauty with soul. James Spader, eccentric, magnetic. Gillian Anderson, still captivating from The X-Files to The Crown. Kate Winslet, ever glowing since Titanic. Will Smith, charm never aging a day. Catherine Zeta-Jones, timeless Welsh elegance. Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, aging like icons built from steel. Meryl Streep, always stunning, inside and out. And so many more. A generation of stars who defined an era and proved that beauty isn't about youth. It's about presence, then and now. When you look at them then and now, it's not just the faces that changed, it's us. We see time, growth, stories, survival. These actors taught us that beauty evolves, from glamorous to grounded, from dazzling to dignified, because real gorgeousness isn't measured in wrinkles or smooth skin. It's in legacy. From neon-lit 80s dance floors to grunge-era 90s soundtracks, these stars gave us characters, crushes, and unforgettable cinema. And decades later, they still have it. That glow, that confidence, that spark that made the world fall in love. Because while the decades may change, true beauty, the kind that shines through talent, authenticity, and heart, never goes out of style. Outro, and that's our countdown of the 75+ most gorgeous actors of the 1980s and 1990s. Then and now. If you loved this nostalgic trip, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, who was your 90s crush, and how do they look today? Because one thing's certain, time may pass, but legends only grow more beautiful.